Okay.
Welcome to Darrell K. Royal, Texas Memorial Stadium. A neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Texas State Bobcats against the Texas Tech Red Raiders. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Hey, guys, even though there would be a great home field advantage today, Coach told me before the game he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. Clearly, both teams are going to have to adjust to the weather here today. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in a nice position to start the drive. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. It's broken up nicely. There is a penalty flag back near the offensive line, so let's check that out. That holding penalty makes it 1st and 20 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. He shreds the tackle, and he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation. The entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
And Texas Tech wants a timeout here. That's their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking to scramble. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. Out of bounds. He is spotted inside the 40.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
The Red Raiders line up on 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got a crease. Breaks into the clear. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The sure hands. It's Pringle. Heads out of bounds, but they move it out near the 35. The completion sets them up just a yard from the marker here on 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Allen. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain. A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets them up now 2nd and 3. Rush. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Bobcats come up to the line and a hurry up. Quick throw, the catch is made. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. He's going to pull down and run. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Pringle. He goes out of bounds. They move the ball to the 20. It's Texas Tech on top right now. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun.
I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up games like this, run the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Trying to convert again on 3rd down. It's 3rd and 2. Try to move the chains here on the ground. Muscles past the defender. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Chris, I think they need to be aggressive here. What does a field goal really give you? It doesn't give you anything, but you've got a chance right here to tie this football game up with a score. You've got to take that chance. You don't know how many possessions you're going to have in this position, so you've got to capitalize once you're down here.
And the Bobcats will line up now. It's 1st and goal. He keeps it on a design run. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature of this front 7.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Still going. Going to try to run it in. Touchdown, Bobcats. He barrels into the end zone.
That's a great decision from this quarterback, and really no man's land for the defense. Once the quarterback is out there, he's loose, it's short yardage. All he needs to do is be decisive, run it into the end zone. He's able to do so for 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Moore. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They call the counter run here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Now the Red Raiders go ahead and call their 2nd timeout. Just the 1 timeout remaining now in the half. The Red Raiders will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Defense is coming after him. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here's a carry for the fullback. He's got space. Touchdown, Texas State. This offense cannot be stopped. To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the 3rd quarter, Joel. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the 3rd quarter with another drive?
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
To throw, it's Sellers. He escapes the pocket. They've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit, and they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. And he's able to get the boot away. See if he can make something happen with the return. Can they catch him? He goes out of bounds just short of the 35-yard line. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
They'll have to throw it here on second down. The ball is picked off. He's bringing it back. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Tight end goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And the Red Raiders are going to spend their third and final timeout here. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Caught in the end zone. Now the all-important extra point. And it's up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. Just time enough for one more play in the half. That's a design quarterback keeper. Running through the tackle. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. The Red Raiders will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the Bobcats offense back out there. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught behind the line. It's Klingle. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Caught in the backfield. It's Marsh. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. It's third down for the offense. Design quarterback run. Not quite enough for the first down, but it'll be fourth down and just inches.
On On those third and shorts, yards are at a premium, almost gets the line.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. He made the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the 3rd quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. And there's the handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Using his legs, it's Brown. I tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly. The Red Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Running play called on 3rd and short. Got an opening here. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas Tech. And that will give them the lead now.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
That is exactly how to stop these quarterback designed runs. You've got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield, and there's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
First down. Looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent game. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4. They pick up 6 on the 1st down pass. Wants to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. And the Bobcats come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here comes the rush. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. It's Texas Tech on top right now, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Pringle. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. Back, we're going to throw for the first down. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Coming after him. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out.
Boy, that's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Fighting off the defender. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line.
He's in the clear. He's at the 50. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
That feels like a touchdown-saving tackle right there to get him onto the ground. What is that, 40-plus yards on the game? But this defensive front seven has got to do something different up front because they're getting eaten alive by this offensive line.
A massive shift in field position in one play. Inside their own 10, they're now threatening to score. Leaning on the run game here. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. First down, looking for more now. Quarterback in the clear. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Hey, good shit, Britt. You played the good game, Britt. You played a good ass game, Britt. Hold up, nigga. Hold up, Britt. Hold up, Britt. I don't do all the watching shit, Britt. I got 1,000 plays with half the shit, Britt.
I tell you what an advantage for this offense.
A follower on it, bro. I still had to play defense, Britt. Play my own defense. I understand that, Britt. Understood, Sam, but goddamn, I still have to play defense at the end of the day, regardless. Ain't no YouTube ad, nigga, big.
Fullback's got it here. Look out, he's breaking free. He bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
No, for real. Still, I had to play defense, bitch.
First down, they're going to throw the ball. Looking deep for late game heroics. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Bobcats.
What a huge play for this offense. That's a good read by the quarterback. Throwing the post to the wide receiver. There's a lot of trust in that guy. His athleticism on the outside.
I seen that. I could not twist stick on that.
Beautiful throw. Touchdown offense. Tell you, they're playing well.
And he knocks through the PAT.
That's a pick. If I switch stick.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. Chance to strategize for the 2nd down play.
Chris, I think this is time to be a bit conservative here. You've got the lead, and the last thing you want to do is create a short field for the opposition. So you need to create a first down and maybe run some clock out as well. Those are your two objectives here. You've got to achieve at least one of them.
A play action looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Goes out of bounds, but a solid
dropped that
gain
dude. What the
just short of
fuck?
the 40.
That is putting a massive amount of trust in quarterback, and he pays it off. What a great completion for a first down, and now one more first down is going to salt this game away.
Come on, bitch. I'm
But
just trying to
I
end
think
this
they
hoe.
need to run the football and do it.
His hoe ass challenging shit. Wait, I'm trying to get out this motherfucking game, bitch. It's over with. It's over with, bitch.
First down here for this offense. And the offense just takes a knee here. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Platt and Holly. kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets past the 35. Great. Here he goes. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
This defensive staff is going to have to really evaluate this film at half and try to make changes because these are way too big of holes in the run game. They're going to have to commit some resources down. I think they need to close the middle of the field with a safety and bring the other safety down into the run box. Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Important second down play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
That screen fooled nobody. Great recognition from the corner. As soon as the ball was snapped, he recognized what was going on, got into the backfield, and blew it up for a loss.
And here's the handoff. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. So now on comes the field goal unit. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. On the run here. Let's it go. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is third and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on third down.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Needs a completion here on fourth down. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, they told us they were going to be aggressive, but, man, this is super aggressive here on offense, going for it on your side of the 50. And this is going to lead directly to a scoring opportunity for the opposition. If you're going to go for it in this situation, you better have something up your sleeve where you know you can convert. But they don't, and the ball's going the other way.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
He stopped short, and that 1st down marker is going to bring up 4th and 3. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. He'll hand it off. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. Bring him down, but not. 4. He converts that 4th down play. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. The Cowboys with 1st and 10 here. He's got a crease. Breaks it. Now here he goes. At the 30 now. The 10. It's a foot race. They won't catch it. Touchdown, Cowboys. To the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy that was going to have to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. That should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the 1st quarter. It's Oklahoma State on top now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Keeping it on the ground here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. He's got space. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Boy, you talk about an aggressive decision by this coaching staff. To go for it on 4th down in this field position at this point in the game, didn't have to, but they feel like they can pick it up, and they were able to do that. Rewarded with that bold decision. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
The receiver makes the catch, and he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
He's hit just before the throw. What a catch! They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Touchdown, North Texas. Strong game by this quarterback. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the 3rd quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the 3rd quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early 3rd quarter drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Back to pass. It's Russell. Bringing pressure. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
And it falls incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Close to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Finley. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Lacey. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Now the Cowboys will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. A lot of options here on 2nd and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? To throw, it's Russell. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Caught in the backfield. It's Finley. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry up.
This quarterback is so dangerous when he leaves the pocket because he keeps his eyes downfield. He sees the zone coverage, and the tight end does such a good job finding a soft spot, and they get an easy completion and move the chains.
Now, timeout Oklahoma State. That's their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Second down, we're going to throw it. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the defense has it for a take. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. The pressure's on. Oh, he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play. With the sack on first down, it's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his first try. See if he can keep it going from 34 yards away. And that one's straight down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Physical run earns the first down.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Again, makes it second and medium. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. To throw, it's Russell. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Lacy. Open field ahead. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
And the wideout goes in motion. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. Grab down the middle. It's Lacy. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
The Cowboys will have first and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 4, so it's second and 6. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Grab behind the line. It's Matthews. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we've got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
He's got it right near the end zone. Again, Gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
This is a ton of trust that this offense and this quarterback specifically has in this wide receiver. If you get him the ball, even on a short play, you feel like he can make a play with his legs and his athleticism, and he's able to do that for a touchdown. That is a big play for this offense and a lot of faith in that skill on the outside.
Bringing it out. It's Moore. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. On first down, it's play action. Nice grab. It's Matthews. And they make the stop on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? QB keeper all the way. Gets the first and still running. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Mean Green. The quarterback takes it in himself.
What a massive advantage it is for an offense when you can pull the number of the quarterback in the run game in this spot on the field. He's obviously athletic enough, but he's also sturdy enough to carry the ball here close to the goal line. He's able to put it across the goal line for a touchdown. Beautiful job right there, but clearly just an advantage to have this guy at quarterback.
They knocked through the BAT to go up 6 points here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. At the 20. Steps out at the 5. No touchdown, but an important takeaway.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green.
This is outstanding execution from this offense and specifically this quarterback.